What's up, beautiful people? Hey, welcome in. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. So good to see you. Hello, guys. Welcome. Hi, Renee Fernandez. You are the first one in. So good to see you. God bless. Davis Alberdine. Hi, Step Down One. What up? What up, kings and queens? Welcome in. Such a delight to catch you on this beautiful evening. Yeah, I'm on a little later than normal, but it's okay. Y'all know I'm never consistent with programming. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. But hey, y'all, happy Winning Wednesday regardless. Every day should be a win. Every day should be a win if you survive the narcissist. Every day, make sure you take time to be grateful and show gratitude for what you came out of. It doesn't matter whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you are still standing after going through it with a narcissist, you are blessed and you are highly favored. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And so, God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. It's a wonderful moment. It's a good time to gather, people of God, chosen ones, my empaths, those of you blessed with the prophetic gifts, those of you that are called because you are. You're called. Um, Anybody know about the purpose behind the pain? Is anybody there yet? Has anybody gotten to that point yet on this journey? If you haven't, I understand, I get it. Maybe you have not awoken yet. You know, maybe you're still learning. You're on a different path of the journey, and I get it. I get it. May God be with you. God bless you. God bless you all. Um, I jumped on a little later today because I had to catch up on some rest. How many of us believe in self-care? How many of us believe in listening to our body, believe in taking care of ourselves and prioritizing our rest? Your rest is important. Your rest is important. I am never geeked up so much that I just gotta cut on this camera. Matter of fact, for me, getting on here is a purpose thing. It's not a pride thing. It's not an ego thing. It's not, I just want y'all to see my little face. No, 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 no. Because if it were up to me, I wouldn't be on here. That's the flesh in me. That's the human in me. If it were up to me, I would be like, God, give this to somebody else because I don't want it. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Because those calls are heavy. The calling is heavy, guys. A lot of y'all out there, you're coaches, you're preachers, you're prophetess, you're a worker. You are a worker. You were designed, created, born. You were birthed on this earth with um, some major gifts. Some major gifts. And if you know, you know. I'm not forcing it on nobody, but if you know, you know. If you know, you know. A lot of y'all know. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all do. But it's so good to see you. Shout out to everybody joining in. Let me check my chat. Hey, kings and queens. I see y'all in the house. Michelle Stewart, hi. Says it's been 8 months. So happy. I thank God every day. Oh, hallelujah. God is good, right? I'm so happy for you. We're happy for you. We're happy with you. To God be the glory. Veronica Brown, hello, love. Miss Mookie to you. Hey, Coach Kim. Hi. What's up, Coach? Beauty Beyond. How you doing? Miss Mookie to you say, yes, I try to be a content creator, but it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, especially when you have a purpose behind your content creation. Oh my God, it's a lot of work because you're right in the midst of this world. This world so full of all kinds of energies, most narcissistic. A lot of narcissists are out here on these webs, on these sites, in this man, it's definitely a struggle. That's how you know it's a calling, because God protects, God makes a way, God provides. If it ain't God, I cannot do this. This takes a different type of strength. Y'all hear that? This message is on time. The heavens is here. The heavens is ready. God is like, let's go. Let's go. I don't know who can relate, but I do know that what I share on my channel and where I'm headed in my life as far as healing and transformation, a lot of people are not there and they won't go with me. This is not for everybody, and I get it. I get it. And I'm finally at the understanding of accepting that. You know what, God? I'm only here to do my part. I'm only here to speak to my brothers and sisters, those who connect with me on that level. Those who don't and cannot and don't understand it, that's not my problem. But there's something significant that has been happening, and a lot of y'all can relate and can resonate with this because, my God, it's happening. It's happening. It turns out that that one thing that has made us angry pushed us into our purpose. And what I mean by that, I'll tell you. For me, as a family scapegoat, as a child who grew up unloved, unprotected, unseen, as an adult who has lived through turmoil, letdown, betrayal, disappointment, the anger has come from the injustices that I've seen and faced and felt, because I've always felt that they were wrong. Whether I allowed it or not, wrong is wrong, right? And for me, there's been a significant amount of anger. The word anger has been in my mind for days now. It's been my emotion for a long time, for as long as I can remember. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is not toxic anger that I'm talking about. This is some type of burning in the soul and the heart, because I didn't understand what was around me. I didn't understand the people that birthed me. I didn't understand the family that raised me. I just didn't understand my place and my belonging. I was always so confused and felt like different. Just like, why do I feel so out of place? Why everywhere I go, why do I feel like the weird one, the odd one? Why do I see what no one else sees? And for a long time, I used to be like, God, why me, man? Why me? Why me? Why me going through that? Why me shedding these tears? Why me experiencing that? Why me falling short? Why me confused? Why me? Why is this my family? Why me? Why me? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. When I tell you that the most evil thing in this world is to be gaslit, you only know if you know. You only know if you know how powerful being gaslit is. I'm talking about when you are forced to doubt yourself, when you're forced to doubt reality. when you are tricked to believe someone else's narrative, when you are blinded by your own family, your own siblings, a spouse, someone you married, when you are fooled like that, oh my God, the most wicked thing in the world. And it goes all the way back down to the author and the finisher of confusion, Satan, the devil. Y'all know. Y'all know the story of Adam and Eve. He gaslit that woman. Then she gaslit her man, and it just spiraled out of control. The main narcissist is the devil. That's why you saw the devil and the narcissist in your life. My God, look, I'm gonna just tell you right now, what I'm not doing is calling people demons, and I'm just speaking truth and facts. The narcissist gets used by the devil consistently. The devil lives in there. That's why you witnessed a being who did not love their self, a being who struggled with their own self. So because of that internal conflict, because they're fighting hell within their own self, they tried to do it to you. Forget tried, they did it to you. They did it to you. The narcissist goes so hard, works so hard, is so dedicated and determined to destroy you the way they're destroying you. Because that's the demon inside of them. That's the devil that operates within that narcissist. And it makes sense when you finally get to this place of clarity, when you can say without a doubt, yeah, that was demonic, that was evil. And you're not questioning it. You're not trying to find reasons, and you're not trying to be nice about it either. It just is what it is. The devil used them. That includes your mother. That includes your grandfather, your grandparents, those people in your family. They were all used by the devil. You know why? Because your calling is so big. The light on your life is so large that it pulled the most wicked things out of these people. They couldn't even help themselves. That was your own mother, but she treated you with hatred. She couldn't help it. You brought envy out of her. The narcissist is the devil, guys. Just think about the effect they have on you, your mind, emotionally. Not just when you're in it, but when you get out of it. The aftermath, it feels like death. And if you hang on, eventually you feel the renewal take place. But the death stage of getting out of that matrix is the most devastating thing anybody can experience, because you're ready to kill yourself. How do you go from a marriage to wanting to die like that? How do you go from just wanting to be loved by a mother to wanting to die because of the emptiness you feel, the sadness, the anger, the disconnect? That's demonic, guys. That's demonic, guys. I've been in this place. I've been battling with myself spiritually on this journey because I've been so confused about a lot of things throughout my life. One of those things has been my walk with God. This is how I now can validate the wickedness of the narcissist. They come into your life and they want you to steer away from God. They want you to forget God and make them your God. This is why they leave you, they discard you, they walk off so wickedly, and then you're sitting there trying to figure out how to get somebody like that back. That is because they became your idol. Do you guys understand how evil the matrix of narcissism is? Does anybody hear what I'm saying? Is anybody here understanding and relating to what I am telling you? I am, my God, 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 my God. The anger, the anger. I became so angry because I got so tired of the pain. You guys have watched my videos. Sometimes you hear it in my tone, you see it in my spirit. It's not an anger of I'm seeking revenge or I want to go and hurt somebody. It's an anger of why? 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 Why did you have to try to rip me apart so deeply? Why? 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 Why do you show me with so much hatred? You're my mother. Why? 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 You say you love me. This is the gaslighting. You say you love me, but you show me the complete opposite. Deception at its finest. The narcissist operates demonically. This is why we feel so crazy. This is why we feel so doubtful. We feel so disappointed. This is why some of you are struggling to even embrace God the way that you should in your heart. Narcissistic abuse is the reason why I have always been like this in my walk. I ain't gonna lie. The pain, the disappointment, the hurt, the betrayal. I'm like, man, God, that's what the devil wants. The devil wants to convince you that God don't care. That's what the narcissist does. That's what he did in that Garden of Eden. Oh man, he's telling y'all can't do this and y'all can't do that. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. You got the right to do this and you got the right to do that. This is why you got to be careful what you listen to, what you allow into your spirit. There's so much content out there, y'all. This web is so large and the devil is all up in there. There's so much talk about spirituality and all these different terms, and they're changing so many things, and they're educating so many wrong things that if you're not careful, the narcissist will keep you in this matrix. Even if you're not dating one, married to one, or around one, you're still going to be in it on a spiritual level in your own life, because your mind is going to be pulled into the wrong direction, and it's going to affect your heart, and that's going to affect your spirit. Narcissist is looking hard, seeking people of God. They're not looking for no weak, broken person. They're looking for somebody that has God inside, somebody that has a light on them. You don't have to be no Bible thumping Christian. It's the love that you show that makes you godly. It's your kindness that makes you godly. They see your light in your smile. They saw you from a mile away. They've been watching you for years because of the God inside of you. That narcissist knew they were going to marry you a long time ago. They knew they were going to keep you in a 10-year relationship 10 years ago. They're very strategic, like Satan. It's not by coincidence. This is why God is using his chosen ones to expose narcissists now. A lot of narcissists are walking into the lives of God's people, people with callings, people with purpose. And the pain and the betrayal becomes so deep, so murderish, that the people of God are waking up and tapping into their purpose and starting to teach the word, understand the word, dissect the word, connect the word, because we've been taught the wrong things. We've been taught that the devil has these horns, where these red. No, the devil looks like that narcissist you were laid up with. The devil looks just like that mother that gave birth to you. her character, her heart. That's the devil right there. The devil is that fine, well-groomed somebody that you fell for. That beautiful woman that just seemed so angelic that you done found out was a whole witch. This is why healing becomes such a testimony, because God has to get the glory out of this story. God gets the glory out of your story. This is why. Thank y'all for the super chat. I see all of y'all. I appreciate you. Dominic Morris, Charmaine Lee. God bless you all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna jump in the comments here shortly. Y'all just bear with me because I'm going through something right now spiritually. I've been on this journey for a very long time, but every year, every few months, it hits me so hard because parts of me is still running, still afraid of certain things, still fighting the thoughts, the conflicting. Yeah, it's time for a lot of things in my life and within me to be changed. And I know it, I feel it. How many know you cannot run from God? Oh my Lord, Jesus. When you got a calling, you can't go nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You better accept it. You better accept it or let that demon narcissist come and destroy you so badly that you never fulfill that purpose. Because that's what they're here to do. How many of y'all ever witnessed a narcissist that took offense to your worship, your prayer, your praise, maybe? I mean, they couldn't even stand catching you in that moment. Hearing godly things puts them in a disarray because they're not godly. They're not godly. The devil used the narcissist to block our receiving signals from God. All of this gaslighting and all the manipulation that we talk about with narcissists, we're talking about it for a reason. These terms are not just clinical terms. This is not just psychology here. This is spiritual. This is spiritual warfare using different language, different vocabularies. But when you talk about a narcissist, when you're in these conversations, you're talking about God. You're talking about the devil and how the devil truly operates. People don't just go through narcissistic abuse and feel broken because the narcissist is so disordered. No, this person is so demonic. That's why the breakingness is so heavy. That's why the fogs are the way they are. I mean, think about the love bombing. The most demonically transactional. Oh my God, love bombing is so demonic, y'all. It's so demonic because it's an exchange. It's what can I throw at you? How can I make you feel and throw you off to make you get so excited that you miss red flags? And then you fall into something that never wanted you in the first place. The love bombing is saying, give me your soul in exchange for whatever you think your heart desires are. You met the narc, you thought, this is the man of my dreams. This is the woman I've been praying for. That was deception all day long. Because first of all, let's be real, guys, and this is where self-reflection comes in at. Those desires you have, they are dead wrong. Chasing after looks and money and status. Yeah, we all did that too. When we talk about narcissists, let's not leave ourselves out. I'm not afraid to admit where I went wrong. what I had my eyes on, what I was thinking in the moment, in that time, what I was hoping to get. The devil gave me exactly what I was looking for. Walking around here thinking you had life all figured out. The devil's like, oh, I got you. That's what you want. Bam, here you go. Somebody who appears to be what you think you want and need. The illusion. It's like walking around on a Sahara desert for days and then you start hallucinating. You hallucinated and you thought you met someone good. You thought you met someone you can trust. They just kept feeding you whatever you needed, whatever you wanted to hear, whatever they thought was necessary. And we took it. We allowed them to feed us. Because like I said, the receiving signal from God disappeared, and then we didn't hear nothing but the narcissist. All we heard was them. How many of you can look back and say, man, I was actually a dummy for the narc? I admit that. Not for long, but I was. I was like this. What do you want? What do you need? In a way, that's literally how it looked. Like zombied the hell out. And I'm not even just talking about a love relationship. It was the same when I was blind to it with my family, trying to serve and be there and overextend myself. And whoa, not saying no when I should have been saying no. Whoa. Doubting myself when I had the discernment. Something is like, no, and I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Some of y'all still got those issues right now after dealing with a narcissist. You're so self-conflicted that you know something is wrong, but you find yourself still doing it. Like breaking no contact. You knew it was, you're like, my gut is telling me not to break this contact, but you still do it. Chasing the wrong desires, opening portals for the devil to come in, the narcissist. A lot of us made ourselves way too available. Sometimes we still do it. My God. Woo! See, the devil has to use the narcissist. The devil needs you to be emotionally exhausted. How you gonna walk in your calling? How you gonna fulfill your purpose when you are emotionally exhausted? When you're on a roller coaster like this all the time, emotional wise. When you easily triggered, everything got you all everything got you thinking way too deep. When you have no internal peace, you don't have God. The narcissist has no internal peace. So the narcissist will always aim to destroy yours. Always. This is why we say go no contact, because you need to starve the devil. Mom, grandmother, dad, brother, sister, your own child, starve the devil. Starve that demon, because their intent and what they're being used for is to keep you in this toxic mental spiral. Have you so caught up in your mind and your head that you just cannot move? You're paralyzed. A lot of us are functionally depressed. Make it look good. Moving around, making it look good, still achieving stuff, but you are not happy inside. Looking for ways to numb the pain still, I'm sure, maybe. You probably did it when you were in the situationships because of how demonic it was. You were drinking, you were smoking, you were finding avenues to try to calm yourself, numb yourself. These are demonic ways of keeping your soul trapped in that narcissistic matrix, giving them more reasons to abuse you, giving them fuel to constantly criticize you, and box you in, compete with you. The weaker we were in these manipulationships, the stronger these demons were. Because they were fulfilling their purpose in our life when they were beating us down, when they kept us doubting, when they kept us so broken we weren't going to church, we weren't praying anymore. We sitting in our own houses, fearful, scared of a grown-ass man. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, I thank you for getting me out of this. Oh, Lord, the spirit of witchcraft, the spirit of envy, the spirit of confusion, the spirit of condemnation, the spirit of control, the spirit of deception, the spirit of fear, the spirit of pride. This is the narcissist. They got it down as character flaws. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'm not going to sit here and stunt. Let me pull it up. According to, let me go to my clinical resources. Let me just compare to you the clinical versus the spiritual and tell me you're not hearing the same thing. When we go to the National Library of Medicine, one of my favorite places to go, and we look at narcissistic personality disorder. Precious Jewels Ministry of Healing, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, love. Hey, LaTanya Taylor, thank you for the super chat. God bless y'all. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to go through the chat. Y'all just bear with me. When I go live, y'all, moving forward, you're going to see so much more emotions. You're going to see more of me tapping into the spiritual life because that's where I'm at. That's where this thing is forcing me. As much as sometimes I want to make this thing my own, God steps in and he's like, no, that's not what I want you to do. That's not what I want you to share. I need you to be transparent, authentic. I need you to just not be afraid. Don't hold back. The devil used this narcissist. I never thought I'd say I'm grateful for it because I wouldn't be right here right now. I wouldn't be this grown, elevated version of myself right now if this didn't happen, if the devil did not work so hard to be the devil that he was. If the devil wasn't the devil, I wouldn't be me. Thank you for pushing me to my God, my maker, my first love. As a kid, I had such a heart for God. My soul was on fire for the Lord. I was in church a long time, but along the way, religion broke me. Religion deceived me. It lied to me. It was my first heartbreak. And look at what the pain is doing. It's bringing me right back to it. Y'all, I am crying some ugly cries tonight, and I am so sorry. My nose running and everything. Whew. All right. This is a testimony environment. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Join us. We're here to thrive together. I don't care how ugly your story is. Your life is a testimony. You didn't just make it out of this by chance. You have something major on you. There's no way you weren't going to survive this. All right. So when I go to the clinical aspect of NPD, right? Of course, we know some of the basics. We know that this is a cluster B type personality. That's what it's categorized under. We also understand that it's classified as a disorder. We also know that they don't treat narcissistic abuse. Why? Because narcissists cannot take medication well. This thing is so demonic and spiritual, they're not able to really figure out how to target medicine for the narcissist. Medicine makes them worse. It makes them worse. Because the problem with a narcissist is the ego. You cannot medicate that. The problem with the narcissist is pride. The problem with the narcissist is they are rejecting God. They rejected God. Once again, let's go back to the devil. The devil did what? Rejected God, got competitive with God, wanted to be bigger and better than God. So he set up his own stuff, had his own rules, got his own game. That is what the narcissists do. That's how they operate. So psychology tells me, and I'm going to just tell y'all some things that you may not ever even heard. Look, narcissists, they have a, how do I put this? They have a very low harm avoidance. Do y'all know what that means? Having a low harm avoidance means that you do not care about consequences. You don't care about the consequences of your actions. That's very inhuman. You all have seen it with the narcissist. They did stuff and could care less what it was going to do to their family, their kids. This is evil. These people are operating under evil functions. How do you mistreat your own child? How do you leave your own kid and then go try and take care of someone else's kids? I mean, they do the most diabolical, inhuman, craziest things. How do you alienate the parent of your child if you love your child? Because you're the devil and you're being used by the devil. That's how, period. They will gamble all the money, not care about the bills, how y'all gonna live, how y'all gonna eat. They will sit there and not get a job, watch you struggle. They will sleep around and not care about the STDs and the potential AIDS that you're gonna get or that they're gonna get. They could care less if the dingling gonna fall off. And that is crazy to me. That is beyond crazy. It's evil. How do you not care that much? You don't care about yourself. You don't care about your life. You don't care about your family. They usually thrive in risky behaviors. Some of y'all, those malignant narcs, the fast, crazy driving, the weird lifestyle, the drug habits, the partying, they think they're rock stars. 65 years old, still in these clubs. Ignorant as hell, pulling out guns every time they're mad. Demons. Demons. They'll look you in your eyes and tell you they want you dead. Let's talk about the reward dependence. These are clinical facts. It says reward dependence. Individuals with NPD have high reward dependence to the point of demanding praise when completing tasks or forming new relationships. What does that sound like to you? Satan. You want to be praised. You want to be worshiped for the littlest things. How many of y'all can relate? Remember, you've seen it with your own two eyes. This person wanted you to kiss their butt for doing the bare minimum. They want you to freaking cheerlead for them for being the father that they're supposed to be, the mother she's supposed to be. You're supposed to give her an award for paying bills. You're supposed to give your life to your parent because they gave you shelter and clothing as they were supposed to. These people live to be praised and worshiped. And they'll go whatever extent to get that praise and worship. They will break you to get you to bow. They'll say whatever they got to say to you to get you to bow. That's why they say the most hurtful things. They'll say things that hit you to your core. Words do break you. People say sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never. Shoot, get the right narcissist in your life. Them words will break you. I still remember some of the things that I've been told in my life. They'll never really go anywhere. Some of the harshest critics, harshest critiques. Thank God for inner work, and I now know how to channel it, reverse it, reframe it, but it still exists. It's still there. Certain triggers still bring them up. Certain events in life still bring them up. Thank God for my awareness. But they say things that will stick with you forever, attacking your ego. So let me go down a little further here. When we talk about the characteristics of what a narcissist is, I love teaching people about this because I need you to understand how deep this is. Clinically, they're telling us there's nine things that make somebody a narcissist. And of course, you got to be a doctor to diagnose them. But we ain't worried about that because these doctors ain't diagnosing them enough. They letting them go scot-free. They're treating the narcissist like they're the victim and got them coming home and abusing you some more. So I ain't with that. So they're saying there's 9 things, and out of that 9, if they have 5 of it, you can say that person has NPD or is on that spectrum. Number 1 is having a grandiose sense of self and self-importance. Does that not sound like Lucifer? Does that not sound like the devil? I need admiration. It's all about me. I'm going to over-exaggerate achievements and talents. They'll lie about stuff they ain't never did just so it sound good and look good. They will break their backs to have the most degrees. You got some narcs, they got like 3, 4, 5 degrees. What do you need all them damn degrees for? Just to be able to tell somebody, yeah, this is my title. I am this and I am that. That's all they, I'm this and you should be glad to know me. Anybody ever met one of them? They just up here. And that means you better worship the ground they walk on, because they smart. They got it all. They the biggest, the baddest, the bestest. Superior. It's crazy. It's disgusting. It's demonic. Number 2 says preoccupation with fantasies of success, power, beauty, and idolization. Demon. It's giving demon, because that's literally how they operate. Always thinking about how they gonna look, how to be the best dressed in the room, money. They want y'all to buy the biggest house on the block so everybody can say y'all got the biggest house. Fantasizing about success. Always talking about how they gonna be this billionaire, this millionaire, and this, that, and the third, and they got all this and all. Woo, Jesus, it's exhausting to hear some of these people talk. It is like literally, whoa. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Those narcs that are all about money and power, and it is so draining to be around those. Oh my God. Idolization. Jesus. Let me move on. Number 3, belief in being special. Oh, shoot. The belief in being special and that they can only be understood or associated with other high status people or institutions. How many of y'all can say, yup? I watched it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. This person really believes they are special. Yeah, they special, all right. Especially demonic. Then the next one is demanding excessive admiration. Demanding excessive admiration. You're going to demand it and it's excessive? Oh my God. Wow. Not only are you demanding it, but it's excessive. So that means you're suffocating me. That means I have no peace because I have to always admire. I have to always make sure I'm complimenting you. I got to make sure I'm on my P's and Q's, walking on eggshells and extra cautious because I might piss you off if I don't say you look nice today. You might poison my food because I did not give you some type of admiration. I mean, Jesus. Wow. Wow. Then it says the sense of entitlement. The devil thought he was entitled. The devil thinks he's entitled. Forget thought. The devil thinks he's entitled. The devil really thinks he's entitled. Y'all got some delusional narcs in your lives that thought they were entitled to being treated a certain way. They were entitled to having certain things. They thought they were entitled to destroying you. They were entitled to what you had. What you had belonged to them. Whoa. Then it says exploitative behaviors. Y'all know. A lot of us had parents who exploited us to get what they wanted. That's a big part of my story. To be exploited so that they can get things they want. Narcissists exploit a lot of things. They exploit your weakness. They exploit your strengths. This is why a lot of narcissists have that pimp type mentality in relationships. Y'all know. A lot of y'all know. This person treated you like you was one of their little workers. Talk to you crazy. Threaten you like they was a pimp. They love polygamy. They love polygamy. All right, because they like to exploit people sexually. That's what I'm getting at. Narcissists are perverts and they will sexually destroy you. For a lot of us, it starts as children, and that's because narcissists were exploited as children. They're raped, they're sexually demonized at young ages by their own families, people close to them that they trust. They get hurt so bad that they break down so severely, and the devil just comes in and take over their entire soul. And a lot of them, this is what it is. This is why I truly believe narcissists can get help if they go to God. Only God can do it. I've seen it. I've seen narcissists in my own family that since I started MamiSoTrue, their heart, they are going to God. I have aunties, believe it or not, guys, that have come and told me they know they were narcissists. This is gonna make me cry. The purpose is so deep. My auntie told me, she said, Jennifer, I've been watching your content and the things that you say. It makes me realize that I've been a narc. I've been a narcissist. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I used to think like this. I would treat people like that. And that auntie right now, she's going through a spiritual awakening and she's becoming such a beautiful person in spite of her flaws, and I'm just so proud of her. There are narcissists out there that are breaking down because they know that they got to get on those knees. They got to repent. They got to tell God they're sorry. They don't need to tell us they're sorry, y'all. They got to tell God they're sorry. That lack of empathy, which is next on that list, a lot of them is deeper than just some lack of empathy. It's cold. It's cold. They'll watch you fall apart. They'll watch you fall apart. They'll watch you suffer. They'll watch you beg. They'll watch you cry. They'll watch you scream in agony. And they'll sit there with a grin. Woo! The devil. These last two are my favorite ones. This number 8 says, envy towards others, or belief that others are envious of them. How many of you guys know a narcissist who thinks everybody's jealous of them? Think everybody want to be them. And deep down inside, sometimes overtly or covertly, they are jealous of everybody. They are so insecure, it's demonic, guys. Narcissists are so empty, it's evil. Their type of envy is different. To be envied by your own parents. That's wild. That's wild. You have narcissistic parents that will envy you just because the other parent and you have a certain bond. That's wild. That's wild. For a narcissistic mother to think that her own child is jealous of her, that's wild. I'm your child. I'm not your competition. You know? Then that last one says arrogant, haughty behaviors and attitudes. Arrogant. The pride is in the way. The pride has taken absolute control of their mind and everything. They can't even be good to themselves because of it. The devil is using the narcissist so badly. So badly. And you know, in a very weird way, what tends to happen is the same person the narcissist tries to break, destroy, and come for is the same one that ends up praying for them in the end. A lot of y'all, part of your purpose is to do just that, because you are a generational curse breaker. Your prayers are different. You're not praying for them because you forgot what happened. You're praying for them because they need it. Some of y'all, these narcs in your lives are so consumed demonically that you were sent in their life. You are the walking favor and grace that they need in their life. This is why you are an empath. This is why you feel what you feel. You are chosen to heal them. It is so deep, y'all. Many of us, this is our family, and it's us that have been angry enough to do something about what no one's done throughout all these generations. To finally understand how the devil has a hold of my abusers. It's the most powerful thing that could have ever happened. Because if you truly are an empath, if you truly have empathy, if you truly are opposite of this narcissist, you're going to find some type of compassion here. This is why they lose. Because in the end, your true self shows. Meaning, who you are didn't change because of what you went through. It made you better. So you were always loving, kind, willing, the truth seer, the truth teller. Now that you see it, understand it, your compassion allows you to now say prayers on behalf of someone who's clearly your enemy. Do you guys know how powerful that is? Do you know how powerful it is when you reverse this thing from being angry and I want revenge and I want this and you know what? Your soul is troubled. You can't see. You're blind. You're in darkness. You're stuck in darkness. I feel sorry for you. The other day, I literally shed tears from my mother. I finally got a chance to understand some of the pains connected to my own parents. My mother's pain is so deep. Now, just thinking about it right now, knowing what made her what she is, it makes me want to cry for her. I want to weep on her behalf. And now it makes so much sense to me why I felt so angry. I felt the need for justice because my mother needed it. Woo! We're not the only ones who need to be set free. They do too. They do. They do. They do, y'all. They do. A lot of us, man, we literally saw the good in these people. We did. And that's the saddest thing about it. You saw what's deep inside of them that it can't show, it can't shine because the devil has them trapped in their own mind, in their own stench, in their own sin. And that is so sad. It's so sad, but too bad that a lot of them are going to continue to choose the devil's voice and allow the devil to just drown them, take them up out of here. Too bad. Too bad. My prayers ain't gonna save them. It ain't gonna save them. But it's part of my gift to be able to even do it for someone so broken. You know? This walk is deep, guys. And I know I've sat here and just went on and on and on. I haven't even had a chance to look in this thank you so much for the gift. Oh my gosh, I didn't see who just dropped it, but I caught it. You know, I caught it in a glimpse of an eye, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna go through some of these comments and I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all for being here and for listening and tapping into this space with me. I just like to always come here and share and tell you guys where I'm at, where I'm going, where I'm headed, how I'm feeling, and what my struggles are. What I am gaining as clarity, and I share it with you to see if you resonate and if you also have the same experience, if you're also seeing it the same, because I know I ain't tripping. Oh, thank you all. Let me go through these comments. Let's see. Truth Seeker 59. If you don't worship them, they will find new supply to do it. Yeah, that's all they're after. That's all they're after. My opinion. Hey, love. Thanks for being here. Clowny Chell, thank you for speaking truth. Thank you for bringing us this light. Thank you for standing for survivors. Oh, God bless you guys. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Woo. I was broken and was chosen. There's a difference, Eric Winslow. Ooh, come on now. Come on now, because guess what, y'all? We all started out broken. We all have some level of brokenness. Who in this world does not go through childhood trauma? You know? Ooh, come on, man. Come on, man. See, in my eyes, the way I'm looking at it, the world is telling me this is a disorder. Okay, well, God is a healer. God is a healer. You're disordered because of pain and trauma. Go to God. But that's the problem. That's the problem. Chosen by God. Hey, bro. Shout out to you, moderator. Good to see you tonight. He said she would tell me all the time that she hate me. Ooh. They can't help it. A lot of times they confess those evil sins right in our face. They let us know because they can't help it. They let us know how much they hate our spirit. Sometimes we overwhelm them with our love, with our godliness, and it makes them explode, y'all. Some of y'all don't even know the chaos that you're seeing is because of your light. This person is confused. This person is running from that light. Sometimes they choose other people over you because it's safer to be in darkness with someone who's just as dark as them. They literally run to the safer place. They don't just discard you. It's not about you, y'all. It's not about you. It's about them. It has nothing to do with you. What's up, Jazzy J? I was so broken that I became depressed for 4 years straight. My God, come on now. Testimony. Testimony. I spent years of my life in depression going through this as a child. If I show you guys pictures of myself 8 years ago, you wouldn't even recognize me. I mean, I had acne. It was crazy. It was a spiritual battle. My skin was bad. You could see the toxins. Whew. Just thinking about it got me like, woo, this thing is real. Somebody said the doctors need to diagnose themselves. Tara Pascal. Thank you for the laugh. That's facts. That's facts. Because the problem is, the society, it's full of narcissistic people. They're out here in these jobs, man. So I feel you. Oh my God. Whew. My narc mother bought me birthday gifts, and when I went to her house to pick them up, she immediately started attacking me, yelling at me for hours while drunk, telling me she's so much better than me. Clowny Chell. Wow. Somebody said they were drinking because their father passed. Eric Winslow, you faced your demons. Proud of you. Proud of you. Ain't none of us perfect, y'all. 4 years sober. Proud of you. Proud of you. That's awesome. It takes strength to get sober, y'all, especially when you've been through trauma. Addictions are a survival mechanism. People use addictions to numb, to feel something they don't feel when they're sober, So kudos to you for doing the inner work to heal that part of your wound. God bless you. Oh, man. Let me see. Oh, he said, I drank daily for 30 years. My God. Trauma is deep, y'all. Trauma is deep. Whew. Wow. Let me go through here. Let me see. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for the engagement. I really appreciate you guys. You give me such a soothing feeling in my heart. And it lets me know that I was obedient. And I appreciate that. Because sometimes I'm like, no. No. I just want to sleep. I'm drained. No. My adopted mom was exactly like that. Allowed child predators to live in our house along with homeless people that gave me lice for 2 years, calling me crazy. All she cared about was her house. Maria Scott. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. Demonic. How do you even adopt a child just to do that? That's a narcissist for you. Whew, my God. They never apologize. I see y'all throwing it in there. No accountability, never apologize. It's never their fault. You could be with these people for 20 years and you'll never recall the one time they really took accountability for something. They will literally do something in your face and still deny it. No, I'm telling you, the gaslighting, the most evil thing you could ever go through is to be gaslit, to be told something is not real or something didn't happen when it did. When it did. To be denied your reality. This is why no contact is so powerful. It gives you a chance to calm your nervous system down again. This is why you have to get away from that environment, because when you're in that environment, they constantly feed you with lies. They constantly deny your truth. I broke out of that family dynamic when I was like, how old was I? I officially broke out of my family dynamic at 21. At 18, 17, I moved away, but that wasn't the stop of it. It was until I was graduating college that I was like, I gotta go no contacts because I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't know who I am. I'm not happy. I don't even know what happiness is. And I am tired of feeling like I did all this to myself when I know that you guys did this, that, and the third. I remember what happened. My body remembers it. No contact is for your peace. Because contact means you won't have peace. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't have peace. So to be connected still means you won't have peace. I don't care how much inner work you do. You will not have peace if you're still in that environment. This is why chosen ones end up isolating so heavily. When you're chosen, you don't even have to be told to leave. You eventually just go. Something just happens where you just go. You don't care what you're taking, what you're not taking. You just go. It's like God is like, go. Just go. I need you to just go. When you go no contact, you can finally receive those signals from God again. You can finally hear from God again. Thank you, Jesus. I went no contact and God started showing me everything I went through in my life. I went no contact and God started showing me things I needed to know about myself. I started learning myself. I would hear myself. I was able to cry. I was able to express myself finally. No more suppression. No more holding it in just because I don't want somebody else to be unhappy with me. To God be the glory. For the freedom on the other side of narcissistic abuse, because it's there. Maybe you're watching this, you don't see it. You're like, man, I'm stuck. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're believing lies. That's what you're doing. You're believing lies. Carrie says, surrounded by demons since the day I was born. That means you're powerful, love. That means you're powerful. The more narcissists you've been around in your life is more indication of how extraordinary you are. It's confirmation of the gift that you carry. They do not want you to see it. They do not want you to walk in that light. They do not want you to discover what is really inside of you. They don't. They don't. They envy what's inside of you. They see it. They see it. My dog. My dog is tripping because my husband is playing with our fire alarm upstairs. Y'all know dogs are not good with sounds. Amy Williams. Hey, Amy. What's up, moderator? She said the narc in my life thought he was going to be the next Tiger Woods. Ha ha ha. Obsessed with success, the fantasy mindset. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. It's unsettling, really. Chosen by God, you're on it. Exploiting money, exploiting love. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all hitting some major points, man. Look, y'all got MPDs in or PhDs in MPD. Y'all got certified ministries in MPD recovery. You do. You do. Y'all, man, the world is in need of many of y'all. We need those books. We need those stories. We need to hear about your childhood. We need to hear what you went through, what you've overcame. We need to know how you recovered. We need to know where you found strength, how you found strength. We need to know how you suffered for years until you finally saw the light. We need to hear from you. We need to know who you are. You've been shut out, ignored, neglected, unloved, not validated all this time, maybe all your life. But God said in the end, the purpose means the world will see you. They will see you because of what you went through. Your life is a testimony. There is something you are here to give back. The people in your life wanted you to feel irrelevant and unimportant and invisible. But God says by the time you leave this earth, your name will be marked on places. People will not forget you. You're going to create a family outside of the family that you were born in. You just don't know how big your purpose is. You just don't know. For a lot of you, it's right there in your heart. See, the future is already inside of us, y'all. It's already right here. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I ain't gonna keep doing you like this tonight. I'm gonna save the rest for next week. Make sure you catch me right back here next Wednesday. Or whatever day you see me get on live. It may not be on a Wednesday. Make sure you hit notification bells. Guys, I think some of y'all tell me that thing works. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. I don't know. Just make sure you hit it just in case. So when I'm on here, you get some type of notification. Okay? Let me go through. Let me see. I'm going to read a couple more comments and then I'm going to let y'all go. Brother Hype Man Nerd for the Word. I see you in the chat tonight. Hi. Hi. Esther Wiley, thank you for the hug. I appreciate that. Dominic said, Mommy's auntie. Yes, my auntie is, her life is a testimony to me right now. I'm learning some deep things about my family. To know what my impact has done on her is tremendous to me. She's actually the third or fourth family member that has discovered my channel and reached out in tears about what I'm doing and thanked me for what I'm doing. And it brings me to tears because I never would have imagined, y'all. I never would have imagined. I'm just like, God, you are so good. It all makes sense now. I get it. I understand. Thank you for preparing me. You know, went through all this time, and I get it now. It makes sense. It makes sense. And I thank all of you for your continued support, because we are one, y'all. When we come together, some powerful things happen. A lot of times when we come together, I believe that some of y'all are prayer warriors. You're in here praying for others that are going through this and you don't even know them. You don't know how powerful that is. You're saying stuff to people in these chats and it is changing their whole life. You're saving souls. You're saving lives. This is the purpose. To finally see the difference between you and them. You are light, they are darkness. You should never expect nothing else. That's why you take your power back and you run with it. You thrive. Because you have nothing in common with them. You're not the same. So you can't even stay stuck where they thought they left you stuck. You can't. Who to God be the glory for all the things he's done. Dubs Entertainment. Dubs. Hey, it hurts, but it still feels great in the end. We get the last laugh. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, we do. Woo! Y'all. God bless you all. Brother Hype Man Nerd for the word. I knew you had something for me. Let's see. Job prayed for his 3 accusing friends, and God blessed and restored Job. I'm done. I'm done. That was it. That was the word for the night. Thank you. Thank you. That was a lot for me right there, because it summed up everything that I'm saying and feeling and expressing. Job prayed for his 3 accusing friends, and God did what? Blessed and restored Job. See, God just want to know what's in your heart. Are you real? You can sit here and call yourself, oh, I'm chosen, oh, I'm empath, and all these labels. That crap don't mean nothing to God. Let me see how you gonna act when you're hurting. Let me see what you're gonna do when you're in pain. That's what God want to see. Because Jesus did it. He sent his only begotten son for a reason. That was a prime example of what we should be like and walk like. People of light. We don't hold grudges. We don't pray bad on you. That don't mean we don't get angry. That don't mean it didn't make us sad. That don't mean we weren't frustrated and stressed out and pissed off. That don't mean we didn't say we wanted something bad to happen to you at some point, you know? But in the end, who you really were on the inside, your soul, your mind, your body, who you truly are, the light that you are, what it shows is what matters. That's where our blessings come from. The reason why a lot of us are thriving is because we peacefully let that narcissist go. We just let them go. We gave them what they wanted. You didn't just set yourself free, you set them free too. You let them go. Look, you want to be out here and be a demon? Have at it. I let you go. I don't want the marriage. You're free. I don't need you in my life. You're free. Go do you, boo-boo. And when we did that, we slowly but surely started to take our power back. We slowly but surely started to pour into ourselves. We slowly but surely started getting back on our ish. And you know what happens? God starts to release jobs, homes, cars, healing. Healing. You start to grow. You start to gain more clarity. You start to feel lighter, happier even. You let all that stuff go and you shed it out of your heart. You purge, you detox. Some of you even get so deep and you forgive yourself and them. That is an act of letting go. That is the most powerful act of letting go. I forgive. I got God. That's all I need. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to move on. And then God says, well done. Well done. I'm proud of you. You handled this like the gangster child of God I knew you to be. Came out a winner. Came out a winner. You fully got detached and disconnected from that demonic force. Look at you. You're thriving, you're shining, you're glowing, you're growing. Came out a winner. To God be the glory. Woo! I'm gonna let y'all go. I know it's late and it's only Wednesday night, and I would love to read all these chats. There's so many left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back, if not tonight, maybe in the morning, as part of my morning meditation. Maybe I'll go back and listen to this one and read the chats. Mark Lewis said, one thing I learned is I know who I am. Yes. Yes. Precious Jewels Ministry of Healing. Amen. I asked the little girl that's inside of me to forgive me for letting her down. Yes. Ah. Come on now. Y'all. Woo. Woo. You guys are amazing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Kirsten Loves, you know I love you, girl. Thank you for being here tonight. I just seen you drop something in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Keep thriving, keep shining, keep growing, keep praying. Keep praying. Some of y'all are dealing with some seriously demonic, narcissistic situations. These people are heavy on witchcraft, determined. Got all kind of rocks, crystals, and all this extra stuff. Doing the absolute most, hoping that their connotations, however the heck you say that word, is gonna manifest in your life. That's why you gotta spiritually get in tune and get in alignment, because they can affect you from a distance. That witchcraft thing is real. They'll have you going through hell. You're like, why is bad stuff happening? Yep, get in alignment. Get spiritually in alignment. Because that's what the narcissist is doing. They're spiritually in alignment with Satan, with evil. So do your part. Stay grounded. Stay true. Mika Love, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, sis, you're amazing. Oh, stop it, guys. Stop it. Thank you for all you've done to help us get through and get out. I appreciate you, love. She said, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Sending a big virtual hug your way with love. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Mika Love. You're one of my day ones, and every time I see your name, my heart smiles. I appreciate that motivation and that support and encouragement. It goes a long way. Lady Red, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do. Trust me, I get it. If you need me, y'all reach out, book those sessions. Let's have a conversation. And be on the lookout. I'm dropping a recovery masterclass very soon to help those of you that need a little bit more of, like, techniques and exercises. How can I recover? How can I get my life back? You need a little bit more clarity. I'm going to tell you, be on the lookout for that. I encourage you to check that masterclass out and then seek some more coaching if you need to, whatever support you need, but go to God first and foremost. I'm telling you that from experience. I'm telling you this from experience, because that's your greatest armor. That's your greatest armor. The narcissist did not just attack you mentally, they attacked you spiritually. So I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Y'all stay blessed. I will see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, much love, kings and queens. May God be with you. Bye, y'all. Michelle Johnson, I'm proud of you. I just caught that. You walked away today. You better do that thing. Come on now. Don't make me get up and do the victory dance for you. Good night, everybody. God bless. Disarm Target 6891. Much love, Queen. Charmaine Lee. Shout out to my members. Join the membership if you haven't, guys. Shout out to you, Eartha Butler, all the way out there in Bahamas. I need to come visit. Bye, guys. Take care. Big hugs. Have a good night.